Yeah, I'm so in. I guess I'm so in. Yeah.
Into worldwide. Oh man, I got that 2:30 a.m. hair happening, man. Need a haircut big time. But let's just talk about the important stuff in sport. Important stuff is Inter 2, Spezia 0. With only 8 minutes left in regular time, we're going to get this win. Even though we have looked shaky since grabbing the first goal and the second goal, we've looked poor all game. To be honest, it's one of those dead rubber first halves that was so boring. I just kept falling asleep on the couch and just waking up sporadically every minute and a half, going, yep, still nothing's happening. And meanwhile, seeing Milan up 1-0 and then 2-0 against Sassuolo, you start to think, who's really going to keep setting the pace here. But as a lot of fans this year have said, you judge the performances when the 90 minutes are up. Judge the performances at the end of the match and at full time. And look, we always knew that it was going to take something pretty catastrophic for us to drop points today against Spezia. And after that injection of quality that we needed in Stefano Sensi coming onto the pitch, well, he was pretty much the difference maker. The difference maker from us calmly distributing the ball, us getting on the front foot. Lukaku's flick on for Lautaro for the first goal is absolutely brilliant, and then Lautaro's ball to find HAKIMI in open space. I got to admit, when he was pulling up to take that shot, I didn't think he would score because he was on his right foot. The keeper had the near post covered pretty well, but that's that strength in HAKIMI. He's got the pace, he's got ridiculously strong rectus femoris, which is his thigh muscles, and that's where that goal, man, he just struck that so clean past the keeper. Couldn't even see it. I had to blink and rub my eyes as well. So big ups to us for getting this win. It was just one of those wins that you got to keep grinding them out, and these wins are going to look like that for the rest of the season. These are Conte wins, hard, nitty, gritty, get down and dirty, and just make sure you walk out of there with a sweaty shirt and 3 points. And that's pretty much what's going to happen. We're on 84 minutes right now. You guys are going to have to stay with me until at least the end of regulation time so that I know that we've got that 2-goal buffer. So let us know in the comments below who you think was really good today. There weren't too many. I think, starting from the back, I think our defense was good. Once again, I actually think Bastoni, probably looking at Bastoni as the better of the 3 defenders today. No reason for him to be getting 90 minutes though today as well. Like, you really think that Conte could be making some smarter subs, but it just goes to show again what trust issues Antonio Conte still has. Disappointing game apart from the assist for Lautaro. That Lautaro will be his saving grace, but once again, this is a game where he should have probably grabbed a goal. He had a decent header about 6-7 yards out, which went over the bar. Barella, good game from him. Nothing too fantastic, but once again, did he really need 90 minutes today? I thought Brozovic had a fucking shocking first half, man. I thought he was really bad. That temper was just getting the better of him again. And, early yellow card, it wasn't surprising to see him subbed off for Vidal, where, if you're bringing in Arturo Vidal for 25 minutes, can't ask for a much better midfield sub than that. I mean, he'll hold it down for the rest of the game. We're coming into the 86th minute now, just making sure the points are wrapped up, which they will be. Just head over to the Sassuolo Milan game for a second. It's still 0-2. So Milan will get 3 hard-earned points today. That's good for them. No point sugarcoating it. They've done very, very well to keep up the pace, and they'll stay at the summit of Serie A for another match day, be it if it just by 1 point, but still they are the benchmark still. I think Ashley Young actually started quite well in the first 10 minutes. He probably should have got a goal, and if he just curls that in a little bit more vintage Ashley Young style, he probably does get 1-0 in within the first 5 minutes. But other than that, he wasn't too bad. He was subbed off for Perisic. I can see Damian is on the pitch now as Spezia continue to dominate possession of the ball. We're just pretty much hanging deep and hitting them on the break and using up a good 60 seconds of ball time every single time. Barella with it, he'll just look to run this clock down. So these 3 points are what we need just to kick us in the right direction of Verona, who's coming up on the 24th, the day before Christmas. It's a Thursday morning for me, probably Wednesday evening for the majority of the rest of you. And that'll be an important game as well. Verona very hungry, obviously, to get some points because they had a good start to the season, but they've just dropped off the pace a bit now. Chance for Inter to make it a third. Nah, not quite. Cross from Damian is left behind, and D'Ambrosio's weaker left-footed finish straight at the keeper. 87.5 minutes. Can probably close this Milan game soon, eh? Oh, chance for Sassuolo. Free kick to Sassuolo. Fouled by Romagnoli. Stefan De Vrij again, I think was very good today. He just pins a contract extension, so let's hope for a lot of good form from him. We want him here for a long time, potential future captain. Anyway, I think there's a few players in our side now that we can really look at and go that they're potential future captains. But De Vrij, definitely one of them. Another 90 minutes for Romelu Lukaku. Is Lukaku on the pitch at the moment? Actually, don't quote me on that. Give me a sec. I know we've made a couple of extra subs while I've turned the camera on and I've been looking away from the game. Handanovic has sent the ball up, and I don't see a Lukaku where a Lukaku was meant to be, so I'm going to assume the sub for Damian was actually for him. Rom, once again, didn't get too involved in the first half, was man-marked out of it pretty hard, but that great flick on for Lautaro as well was pretty much what set up the first goal. And then, ice cold from the penalty spot. I think he's like 11 from his last 11 from us as well. 49 goals altogether as well. So the next one he scores will be 50. It's hard to believe how quickly he's racked up 50 goals. What a legend. Spezia's got the ball on the 89th minute. If they don't grab a troll goal in this play, I'm turning the camera off and calling it game. It was game anyway, but this is Serie A and this is Inter. Serie A this season, how many games have I seen a team winning 1-0 and then they've gone on to lose the game 2-1, even in extra time? And I'm not just talking about Torino either. 89th minute now, Spezia still with the ball their side of halfway. Not doing too much with it. Bastoni belts it down our end and Sensi has the ball. That'll pretty much bring up 90 minutes, and with a few minutes of extra time, that's it. 3 punti, ragazzi. We've done it again. Forza Inter worldwide. Plenty of content coming your way, so don't look away. All right, ciao ragazzi.